Hey everyone, this is the Overlook. In this segment, we're going to take a messy, dirty fight from the Winter Circuit and break it down so you can tell exactly what happened. And to help me do that, I've got the EMEF with me here. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Alistair. I go by EMEF Online. I'm the current Apex Legends coach for Team Endeavor in Europe.
All right, well, let's jump straight into it, EMEF. We've got 4 teams left here in Game 1 of the 4th Winter Circuit online tournament for APAC South. As you can see, Rig is sitting up at the back rocks here in Thermal Station. We've had a very, very hard South Circle pull. Inside the house, just to the north of them there, is going to be Tom Young Kung. And Dreamfire currently fighting with Noir, trying to get ascendancy on the top of the building.
Yeah, as you said, reignite on the south side of the zone, as they so often are. This is a very standard rotation for them coming from Sorting Factory. Very quiet type of game for them, these far west thermal pulls. Leave only 3 kills to their name, but something tells me they're about to light it up in this end game coming from this south circle position with a minute left.
Okay, well, let's have a look at this video and see how the next part plays out. You can see Rig trying to do some damage here from the back rocks. They're in a pretty safe position for the moment.
Yeah, they're looking to capitalize on this loot of some free picks that they got on this end circle rotation. Dreamfire over on the north side, though, in quite a heavy fight for this level of end game, looking to get knocked on the roof. Noir caught completely off guard with quite dominant positioning. This is quite a big blunder for them, unable to safely pressure Dreamfire from taking the stairs. And after a reset, that's exactly what they're going to do.
Yeah, and as you can see, Noir pretty much going down there, and that's going to allow Dreamfire to take that very important position on the roof. This gives them vision towards Rig's position at those southern rocks, as well as if Tom Young Kung comes out of the building, they'll be able to look down on them as well. So now that they're up the top there, let's have a look and see what happens next.
Dreamfire are going to be playing the right side of these stairs. Playing the left side is quite dangerous, as the team inside the building has only a second climb window to be able to 3-man push up top and potentially get some very quick entry damage. But Dreamfire's smart play to play the right side of these stairs, looking up towards Reignite. As this zone comes in, Reignite will be pushed very quickly out of their position. It's up to Dreamfire to kind of capitalize on the rotation through the open that they have to make. If they can force this bubble early, they can potentially take them out as the 4th place team in this end game.
Yep, so still the 4 teams in at this point. A couple of those Noir players running around. You can see Dexter actually went down to Bastion with the Peacekeeper there. Now, they're going to get the res off with the gold bag, and you can see that they've got a lot of options available to them here. It's an interesting team comp, the Crypto, the Revenant, and the Octane, and you're going to see all of that come into play right now.
Yeah, using every single piece of utility, Tom Young are committed to making sure that they get a guaranteed second place by doing as much damage to Dreamfire as possible. If they can take this roof, they can make life hell for Reignite as they try and rotate up. But the rotate has already happened. They've already closed all the gap towards these teams, making it extremely difficult for either to actually get a good placement in this final fight. As Reignite are on full health coming into this, and because of Tom Young's Revenant Crypto push, they've made sure that both teams involved are not going to be healthy coming into this final fight.
Yeah, and as you can see, Reignite have actually managed to push up to the side of the house here, and as you noted, if the jump pad comes out, the Revenant Totem comes out, the Crypto EMP also comes out, but they're all used on one team. We can see Noir's been taken out in the meantime, but yeah, all of that is going towards pushing Dreamfire out on top of them, so I guess they're just really worried about that team on top, and instead, Rig has been left completely alone to make that dangerous crossing through the open, and they've got there unscathed.
Not only that, but Rig have got kill points out of it. Tom Young were unable to actually capitalize on the Revenant push that they made, but Rig were able to get 1 KP out of it by Jimbo, and I believe climbing up to the roof and getting a cheeky knock on one of the players healing. This is going to be very important coming into this end zone as the team in the most dominant position on the roof, now a man down coming into this final fight.
Okay, well, let's have a look at that final fight and how it plays out. As we can see, Tom Young-Kung trying to make it out of the building. Dreamfire, they have lost a player at this point and just trying to work out if they can come in and third party and make it work for them. But this bubble just causes so much havoc. Why don't you tell us exactly how important that bubble was in making sure that Reignite came out as the champions here?
Yeah, Reignite playing the right side of this perspective of the building. When the EMP goes off, it is in every Gibraltar's mind to drop the late bubble and protect yourself from a push, especially when you're playing right next to the building of the Revenant Octane team. But holding on to this bubble allows them to create a perfect crossfire for this endgame. They allow every single team other than themselves to push into it, stagger into it one by one, making a quick reset for this fight. Zero gets down to 1 health, gets the reset, and is able to do incredibly meaningful damage to the final team. I believe it was Dreamfire coming into the bubble. And that's eventually pretty much what wins them the game. Tom Young-Kun trying to force the second place finish with all the utility on Dreamfire on the roof, but unable to make that happen, coming in third at the end.
And as they so often do, Reignite South ending up the champions. Will that happen again today? We'll find out soon, guys. Thank you so much for helping us out with that analysis, EMEF, and putting that big brain of yours to use. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Thanks so much for having me.